Pantalón Versace, chamarra de piel. ¡Ay! Perfume de Gucci. Yo, welcome back to party. We don't know what number, but we're gonna put it up here. And we got your boy.
You already know your boy In Me is back, straight from hell.
Ay,
Nah, just playing.
Asústame, güey. No mames. What a intro. Got your boy In May straight from,
Hector the Collector.
We got special guest, returning guest. But this time we got him by himself. Because I felt like it was very important to get him by himself.
Your boy D Peasy.
Your
The
boy.
Don. You know me. You've seen me.
The Don, you know what I'm saying? As you can tell, though, we got the tree in the corner, bro. You can't really see it, but we got to get in the Christmas spirit a little bit.
Fact.
Because it is, right now it's December 10th. December, it's 10th, right?
The 10th.
Yeah.
My watch be sometimes like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't wear it that much.
Everywhere.
That should be everywhere, but it's December 10th, so we got to get in the Christmas spirit a little bit. But Christmas
Happy
is like...
happy holidays,
Yeah,
happy
happy
Hanukkah.
holidays.
Oh, Thanksgiving just passed, too.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You know what I'm saying? We just dropped a party not that long ago, but that was like a little while ago. So, how was your guys' Thanksgiving though? Like, what you guys do for Thanksgiving? Let's start with Don. What you do for Thanksgiving, bro?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I blacked out by like 11.
Damn.
I got crunk with the fam, bro. Just chilling.
You with the fam?
And I got up, washed my face, and then I got airdropped like 4 pictures of me just passed out, bro, on the couch.
Shit.
They even put the turkey on my back, bro. I was gone.
They put the
Gone.
turkey on your back?
Turkey on my back. I was passed. They started stacking. Gone, bro. Gone.
Like the whole ass cooked turkey?
The whole cooked turkey, bro. Gone.
Damn.
Stacked on top of me,
That's
bro.
wild, bro.
Done.
I mean, yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. If I had the turkey in my back, bro, I would have woken up. I would have just been like, yo.
Out, bro. Hey,
Shut
the
up,
Casamigos
bro.
was hitting.
Yeah.
I was done, bro. I started early, went quick.
But you're with your fam, no?
Yeah, I was comfortable, bro. Laid up in the living room, chilling.
Yeah. I feel like that's the best, though, bro. Like,
Yeah, bro, definitely.
when you're getting lit with your family and stuff like that.
Exactly, bro.
It's kind of like the best feeling because you know you're gonna get lit there and just like sleep there. You know what I'm saying?
Everything, bro.
Not only the bro, even grandma was hitting the buzz ball, bro.
Damn. But you know what's crazy, bro? Like sometimes when I be going to like events, like Thanksgiving or stuff like that, yeah, you put grandmas on or like grandpas on to like certain things that you're drinking, whether it's reposado or whatever, because they usually drink caguamas, coronas,
Some
and
old
stuff.
head.
Yeah. So then when they're like, "Oh, what is this buzz ball?" and then like, get like
The
the
Mickey's
Mickey.
deal. Your uncle in the corner, I'll post it up.
Yeah. But we're talking about getting lit, but your boy over here, someone over here can't even get lit right now.
Oh.
Well, there's 3 people lit here. There's 3 people lit, but there's one that's not.
Yeah, just for medical reasons. I'm not gonna go
Medical
too
reasons.
too deep into it because it's not deep. But
Wait, what happened if you could speak on that a
oh,
little bit? Like
I'm just on medication.
what? If you could speak
You
on
gotta
it.
tell them they're gonna think you're crazy.
Yeah, they're gonna think I'm crazy. Nah, I just have. So I basically have like a lung infection,
Oh,
very
shit.
mild. So I'm taking some medication to prevent anything bad. So just 30 days, no alcohol, should be good. I'm like almost halfway there.
I mean, it is a good tea break, bro, because I feel like at the end of the day, you do need a tea break.
I just came back from Mexico, bro. So I was drinking from like I would wake up, drink. I drank.
That was a Mexico
fucking-
trip.
It was good, bro. I spent my Thanksgiving out there, so I mean, I felt like I was eating turkey every day, bro. But you know, we got carnitas,
Bro,
carnitas.
I remember one time I went to
Everything.
Mexico, and the way that they, I mean, I don't know if I could put it on YouTube because you know YouTube be crazy with it, but tripping on it, bro. But one time I went to Mexico, bro, and the way that they cut up chicken over there, como que asústame.
I killed the first animal I ever killed was in Mexico, bro. I killed a pig, and then we made it into carnitas. I seen how they skinned it, how they cleaned it, and then ended up in a taco and ate it. Crazy part,
Ended up
bro.
in a taco.
Bro, craziest part, I ate like a pig, bro. I felt like it was Thanksgiving every day, but I lost weight. So I don't.
Because there's no preservatives.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Mexico.
was like crazy because out here I don't be eating as much.
Yeah.
And basically, like, it's hard to lose weight. I went over there, I was eating like 4 or 5 tortillas and everything, bro, and I lost weight, bro.
Do you put doble tortilla on your taco?
Nah.
Nah. Ay, nah.
Nah, triple.
It's a triple. Because, like, every time I go to a taquiza or whatever it is, they put doble tortilla, but I always take out one tortilla because I feel like it gives it more flavor. Like,
It
less.
also gives you an extra taco at the end.
You're supposed to, yeah. I mean, that's what it's supposed to be. It's kind of like the extra, like the reserve. So like sometimes you even put like that's why they have the like you're spiced out. That's what the rabanos are for. So like you can eat them something like cucumber soup, but whatever's left over, you just like scoop it up with the leftover and just eat it.
Yeah. Makes sense. How was your Thanksgiving, bro?
It started kind of rough, bro. Not gonna lie.
Why?
So like, you know, being a entrepreneur, bro, I'm always doing sales, and like I had a sale lined up for Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it was like I had a sale. Like I was gonna go see my mom after, and I go meet up the kid. And it was
Okay, you gotta start from the jump, bro. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
somebody hit you up saying, because you sell shoes.
Yeah.
You sell shoes, clothing. If you want any shoes, clothing
Accessories.
that is up to date, hit up the boy Hector Collector, or the homeboy Don, because he be selling it too. But
Snow.
so somebody hit you up saying they wanted a certain
on
shoe.
my
Which shoe was
offer
it?
up, On my offer up. It was like a neck face SB. Pop it up right here.
You know about it?
Yeah.
You know about it?
Yeah, so there was a lot of red flags that I didn't think about. So one of them was like his account didn't have any sales.
Huh.
But like so many people hit me on OfferUp. I don't check the accounts too much anymore.
Okay.
But after that, I'm starting to.
Okay,
You
so
gotta have
like,
protocols as a businessman. Protocols so to filter out.
Yeah.
okay, so for people that are trying to resell or like sell shoes or clothing, it's important to kind of look if they have sales.
It's important
Yeah.
to who do you sell to.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to just sell to anybody,
You want to buy off someone with like a reputation, you know?
or
Okay.
sell to
Like,
someone that.
Yeah.
That's
like,
real too.
someone
You know? They could be
reputable.
using
That
the
has-
girl's account.
It
and,
could
you
be
know,
a burner, which
Yeah.
in this case,
That
Yeah.
has history or like whatever, right?
yeah.
Where you feel like you would have put yourself in that position?
Nah, bro, I hate OfferUp. If I could ship, everyone knows, bro. Everyone that shops with me knows. If I can ship something, even the homies, if I could ship something, I'm shipping it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not driving to you. I'm not trying to do that. It's cool and all, but for my safety, your safety, I still use COVID as an excuse. I'd be like, I don't know what's out
It's a
there,
good
like
excuse.
for
But
our
that's
safety,
perfect,
you
bro.
know.
Yeah.
But it
Oh, we
works
might
out
even talk
better,
about
you know?
COVID for a bit, huh?
It's bad.
But in this case, you gotta tell them, Hector, your world just flipped upside down in a couple seconds, bro.
Yeah.
So he didn't have any sales, and
He
then
did-
what?
I didn't realize it until after, and the homies were telling me like, oh, you're like this is all red flags, bro. But point is, he hit me up asking for a shoe. We didn't know. We negotiated on the price. He even said, "Look, yo, can we meet up in public? I just want to be safe about it."
Okay.
So that gave me a little bit of green flags. So he was playing me the whole time, and then we meet up. It's a Hispanic name, like very, very
Ernesto de la
something
Cruz.
like Jose Gonzalez or some shit.
Well, I thought he was
Garcia.
Oh, yeah.
he was
That-
Hispanic.
That was the name on the offer up,
Oh, he was Hispanic, but he ended up being
and he ended up being
black. Yeah, he
yeah.
went Africa. Uh-huh.
And then I didn't really think about it too much because I do like sales every day.
Yeah.
But he
All
pulled up.
races.
He pulled up. Little kid, bro. He's probably like 16, 17. Adidas tracksuit. He has some fake Ben and Jerry's too, like the shoes. So that was a red flag. And then he's looking at the shoes. He wants to check them. So check is an app where you take pictures of the thing, and you send it to the app, and they tell you if it's legit or not. As he's checking them, he just dashes, bro.
Oh shit.
And then I'm like.
What shoes was it though?
It was a neck face SB, you know, probably like 220. I was trying to get 220 for them,
Yeah.
and then he just dashes, and I'm like, in my head, I was like, I gotta chase him, like I gotta chase him for sure. So we crossed the street, traffic, bro, cars beeping, beep beep beep. Us two chasing.
Oh,
him.
it was in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Where was the meetup?
It was in like Pomona area.
Oh, okay.
So I start chasing him, and like he's faster than me, bro. I'm running out of fucking breath and shit. And then eventually,
That's when you told me you could run a mile, bro, and you cannot not run a mile, bro. He said he can run a mile after, bro. He said he could run a mile, but I was like, nah, bro. When you haven't worked out in a minute, you cannot run a
Bro,
mile.
in the group chat, like, bro, I ran so fast, bro. It was at least a mile. I was like, bro, what's going on? I'm not drunk.
You
I'm
know
not
how-
tipsy, bro. I'm like, what's going on, bro?
You know how long is a mile, bro? That shit was probably like 2 blocks,
yeah, it was
bro.
like 2 blocks. It was like 2 blocks.
And then
like I eventually like corner him into this little area, and I was talking to him. I was like, bro, just give me back the shoes. Nothing's gonna happen. He didn't want to give it to me. Still, he was trying to do that.
what'd he say? Like, what'd he say?
Nothing. He was just trying to do the juke shit, and I'm just like there standing like, bro. Eventually, I just
He did the Missy Elliott.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Pop
saying?
locking on you.
I like it.
Eventually, like I just got like annoyed of him doing that shit, so I just like kind of just tackled him, and he still didn't want to let it go, bro. So that's when he had his phone in one hand, the shoe in the other. That's when I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna try to get his phone. So I tried taking his phone out of his hand, and that's when he let go of the box. And I just got my shoe back, but it was pretty crazy. That's how my Thanksgiving started.
Oh, that was Thanksgiving Day or like before Thanksgiving?
That was like at like
Day.
11 a.m.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
crazy.
He said breakfast.
He said breakfast.
Yeah.
Breakfast, and then like what?
And then I basically I let him go. I mean, everyone's saying I should have beat him up, but it was whatever. Not whatever, but like, I'm just not a violent person, bro.
But what did you do
Yeah.
though after? Like what happened?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Once,
saying.
once I got my shoe back, I kind of just like stepped away from him.
And what did he do though?
And then he was just like, oh, I know what you look like now. Like, you shouldn't be doing this in front of my house. Type.
Would have beat that nigga
Hell.
ass,
Yeah.
bro. Like, bro.
And then he just kind of just left and jumped over the. So he already had a route in mind. He didn't even live in that area. He lived over the fence.
Where was it? Like, what area?
Pomona area.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you're ever doing meetups on OfferUp, make sure to meet up in a safe area. I recommend inside like a Starbucks or a McDonald's.
Yeah, cause I remember I had hit it. I was with a shorty, and then I had hit you up, and I was just like, "Yo, bro, what are you doing?" type shit or whatever. Cause I was gonna invite you with like some other shorties that I was kicking with, and they're like, "Bro, I just went through like some like shit that I just got jumped and this and that."
Nah, not
like,
jump.
no, not jump, but I'm saying like
Yeah,
that
just
situation
stole your shit.
happened.
Yeah. It just made me it made me realize how I should just keep it chill on like the meeting up with random people.
Yep.
I'm only selling to people that I know now. Like if I gotta meet you in person, if I don't know you, I have to at least take like a 50%,
Deposit,
a
yeah,
50%
deposit,
deposit
yeah.
or some shit.
Which is
Yeah.
normal because any business or anything like that, you drop a deposit. It's kind of like a protocol, and it's how you like. Let's say I want to make a tattoo appointment, bro. They have to make, if they've never worked with me before, they have to take a deposit before 50% or like whatever it is, and then you know, to be taken more seriously too.
Yeah.
And you see that anywhere. You want the girls want to do their lashes, they need to drop a deposit. You need to do their nails.
Yeah,
whatever.
shorties be having
Same
that shit like
bro.
yeah,
Same
like
shit.
30%, like 20% deposit or whatever, and you don't get your money back.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. And then like it made you feel like you don't want to like. How was it
just-
feeling afterwards?
It kind of like motivated me in a way, bro. Like ever since that, I changed the way I move a little bit, and I've just been fucking killing it, bro. Last couple, probably sold like 40 kicks in the last week.
Oh, okay.
It's been a movie. We're investing my money, only doing business with people that I like, people that like me. Cause like there's a lot of people that are kind of like dicks.
Just out to get you too, bro.
Not even out to get me, but like just be like talking to me like weird, bro. Like bro, you don't gotta be talking to me like that. I'm selling you something. If you don't like my price, you don't gotta shop with me.
Like what? Like what?
Just be weird, like be rude as fuck for no reason. Like
Yeah.
You get the people that still think the world revolves around them, you know?
Yeah,
But I feel like that's any business, right? Like, they feel very entitled to something, but at the end of the day, it's like, you need it from me, you know? I don't need it from you. If you don't buy it, chances are maybe another hour, maybe less, person behind you is going to be like, hey, let me get that. No questions asked, done deal. Take it,
Exactly.
you know?
No,
But not only that, I knew that shit was comedy to Hector. I mean, obviously it's something serious, right? But tell me why, bro. I'm sobering up. I'm like still, bro, turkey on my back and everything, chilling, right? Look at my phone. He's like, I just got robbed. LOL. And like 3 laughing emojis. I'm like, bro, what the fuck's going on? Like nothing, bro.
But you didn't even get robbed though.
Nah, he almost got robbed. You say, yeah. He's like, almost got robbed. LOL. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I would have been like out of it, bro.
You never had like a situation like that?
Thankfully, bro, nah.
Because at the end of the day, the homie over here, Don, has a what is the you have a like
It's like a
Discord like retailer
little
group and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's what you're in, right?
Yeah.
And he obviously deals with like certain people as well. But not even that, but also people that are trying to get into the Discord. And what is it the most weird situation that you have where people trying to get in a Discord or like a sale that you're trying to make
bro,
or
a lot of them. Honestly, we had a couple times where it's like the Discord game. It used to be a little more sacred. Like you had to know, obviously, right?
yeah.
And so what a lot of people did is like we always had people watching us. We were always making noise, whatever, right? So there was people in other groups that just wanted to get kind of tied into us. So they'd go and make a whole new fake profile because people knew I was good as fuck at catching that, bro. Like my whole team was good. Any little red flag, bam, they'd talk to me. We'll get a handle settled right away.
Yeah.
It was just a lot of people making like fake accounts, bro. They'd have like their girls DM me, like, hey, can I get a membership? Blah blah blah. Go on their followers, check everything out. Come to find out, that's like your main enemy on another Discord's like girl.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of weird stuff, bro. And I don't know. In a way, it just never made sense to me because it's like, bro, put your pride to the side. If you're trying to be cool, join us, do it. You know, end of the day, we're trying to make you bread.
Yeah.
The shoe game kind of slowed down. It's whatever. And I kind of drifted away from it a little bit. But I know Hector's been hitting it hard still, you know? And a lot of cases, bro, especially with shoes, motherfuckers are desperate, bro. They'll do you dirty. Like, there's a lot of people that gotten killed over shoes. Like I never had experienced that, you know. Other states and stuff, obviously, but anything for $1 people will do nowadays. You know, it's tricky,
kind
bro.
of like deceiving, right? It's
Yeah.
very, like very desperate. I was actually gonna say that like a lot of people just seem to be just more desperate for, and it also might just be their situation, right?
That's true.
You know, they might be just struggling more, but there's the way I see it. There's always a million things you could do before it comes down to that.
Yeah, because even just growing up, I always felt like I had that connection with the client and your business. And a lot of the times it's like small boutiques and people that feel entitled to certain things that are just like, bro, I have this person or this client that's giving me like 100 bands a month, like 50 bands a month, and you're giving me 3 bands a month, and I still try to give you like a certain type of importance, but you're acting like you're giving me so much where you like, I don't want you to go somewhere else because I appreciate those 3 bands, I appreciate those 4 bands, but don't give me the stress of making me feel like I need you. Where like I appreciate it, but don't make it feel like, damn, bro, like you're giving me so much when that's just
It's
not
like not
really
being
the
humble,
case.
right? It's like,
It's just not the case at a certain point. And you're trying to keep the client happy, you're trying to keep yourself happy, but I don't really want that stress. But I feel like it comes like having a business or having the, like in your case, the retail boys, you need to have that stress in a certain point where you need to be able to sustain it and just be like, okay, like not see it as affecting you that much. Whereas like, okay, yeah, you're giving me this certain amount of stress, but what is it that you feel like you do where you have a lot of people supporting your business, supporting your Discord, and they give you like certain amount of stress? Like,
Honestly,
like
a lot
yeah.
of people really show love, bro. And like for a while, I kind of stepped back from it. Even now, just because I was doing so much stuff, and I wouldn't have been able to do it like without my team, you know, no matter what. But I just started to live life more, and I really seen who was only there for the dollars, and who was there to tag along and build with us, you know.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of cases where a lot of dudes were worse than these shorties, bro. Like every dude wanted to get rich. But there's certain steps you gotta climb up to get rich or even get close to that, bro. To make a $20 bill, which isn't a lot to us, is a pain in the ass, bro. A lot of people don't see it. You know, they're struggling everything, right? But like I said, a lot of dudes felt very entitled, how you said. A lot of people wouldn't even complain. They were happy, like, oh, he's looking out for me. Cool. What a real team's supposed to be, right?
Yeah.
But I kind of just drifted away from it because shoes kind of, for me, just didn't hit no more. Like, I wanted something else, you know?
Yeah.
I want to be able to enjoy. And that's what I did. And a lot of people, like I said, didn't complain, but you still got that small handful of dudes that just felt so entitled and were worse than girls, bro. Like, how come you're not doing this? How come you're not doing that? It's like, bro, am I running it or you? Like,
damn, but that's what
know?
I'm saying, though. When you want to become a certain boss, because I always say, like, when you want to become you want to put yourself in a certain position, whether it's a boss or just handle your own business, you don't want to make somebody feel, because you don't want to feel that way either. Like, you don't want to feel like you're being suppressed. You don't want to feel like you're being less. But some people, like, you put all this work in, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years to like doing whatever it is that you're doing. But some people don't see that. Like, okay, like, bro, before you even came into the picture, I already had 4 years into this shit. So it's like, I appreciate you, but don't make me not appreciate you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, don't make me like double think wherever it is that I have. Like, if you want to start your own thing, like, I'll support you. Like, I want you to do your own thing. I don't want you to just stick here and stay with me and doing something so we can start. And like, if you do your own thing, we can go ahead and do other things. We could go ahead and put your thing and my thing together, and we could just make this shit into like get a conglomerate and just become even more. But like, a lot of people are just so stuck into just like, okay, I feel like I deserve certain things, where it's just like, okay, you're doing me the bare minimum that somebody else could do for me, and I don't want to make you feel like that, but you're over here acting like a fucking dick, bro.
Exactly, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
the way I see it, bro, is like, even though stuff slowed down right now, we've done stuff and hectic about that people will probably never get to do, because times were different, bro. It's like anything. Times change. You used to make more, now you make less. Yeah. Or, hey, you used to be able to get this much from this store while all these people got nothing. That's what the case was, bro. Like, people, if you were around in the game, you knew what we ran, you knew what we did. And that's something I don't really care what people talk about, because it's like, you could go back and look, and you're going to hear about us, bro. Yeah. Like it or not, you're going to hear about us. We were doing it, killed it. Still do when it still pops here and there, but it's just the game's changed, bro. Everyone wants to be the best. Everyone thinks they're first. Everyone thinks they're the best. It's not like that. I feel like you gotta earn your spot no matter what you do. And I feel like we did that, bro. We built that from zero, you know?
Yeah.
Now it's just time to chill, enjoy it. And even though I might not be into it, a lot of the homies still are. And I support them no matter what. And they support me, you know? Which is cool. That's how I know it's a real close circle, you feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel it, bro, because like I said, a lot of people feel so entitled to certain things, and you don't want to be like a dick at the end of the day, but like some people just don't value what it is that you're offering, like in your sense, like you feel like you're offering somebody like a certain position, because what you do is you give someone like a certain position, be like, okay, the shoe is gonna drop in this spot, and it's their decision if they want to do it or not.
Exactly.
And the shoe might be there or it might not be there. But like what I always like fuck with like my homie Hector is like yesterday, even yesterday you told me like I was trying to get a shoe, and then I was just like the shoe wasn't even there, but I was just like, okay, I'll get some shoes for you type shit, and then you gave me some bread and whatever. Like I'm just supporting your and I feel like it's more the support. But like in your case, like you want to feel supported as well. Like you got some shit to trying to like do and stuff like that.
Not only that, people forget nowadays. I feel like what respect is and support is, bro. Support's free, dog. You know, it doesn't cost nothing.
Yeah.
Especially if you know it's gonna come around twice as better for you on my end. Cause you never know what connections people have. I can make you rich. I can make you broke. It's the risk, bro. Like no one knows. That's just how life is, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
And to see someone still doing it like Hector is like, that's dope, because that's the homie, you know. No matter what, I might not be doing it, but this fool's killing it, hitting it hard, you know. And it costs nothing for me to repost his video, like his video, share it with someone. That's what people forget, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
Going back to the whole videos, bro. That's how I know this was popping, because it's been now. I have homies that are like,
Yo, my bad. I don't mean to cut you off, but yo, it's because we don't have the camera right now, so I'm footing off of my iPhone, bro. Yeah. This is how serious it is. We
no
gotta make sure no excuses. We gotta put on the iPhone. So I gotta make sure my thing is recording, bro. My shit be dying out. What you were saying, bro? My bad.
No. So basically, I was just saying like, oh, like that's how I know the videos are popping, bro. Because I'd be like, you know, liking, sharing or whatever. But then I'll have like other like third party friends too. That don't even know Hector, but now are like, oh shit, that's your homie, right? The homie that we be selling in this and that. And I was like, yeah, they're I don't know what challenge you did. It popped out on their feed, and then they're like, that shit was funny. They're just, you know, and I was just like, yeah, you know, just like it and share it.
But yo, switching the topics a little bit. Yo, have you guys seen the Will Smith shit?
Yeah,
I haven't, bro. I haven't.
You haven't seen it?
I haven't. I feel like I need to
slap.
I seen it, but what's like the big backlash on it that everyone's talking about, or what?
Okay, so I feel like people brushed it under the rug a little bit, but so the Will Smith and Jada thing, where Will Smith kind of slashed Christian, what's his name, Rock? What's his name?
Chris Rock, no?
Chris Rock, he slapped him, bro, and it ended up being. Right? I'm gonna put the video up right now, but. Supposedly, it ended up being word for word scripted from another show.
It was,
if you knew about it a little bit, no? What was it?
Pop it up on this.
Yeah, pop it up on base so we can show
Don
Don.
can see it.
But okay, so Will Smith had slap Rock was Chris Rock, and it ended up being that supposedly it was word for word from a show. Back in the like 90s or like early 2000s and stuff like that, or like 80s, I don't know. We're gonna pull up the video, but it's just crazy how shout out Andrew Tate, bro. I keep saying every podcast shout out Andrew Tate, bro, but this fool is really, because today I was watching a podcast, right, and he was putting in perspective. He was like, look, what is it that you would do? Okay, what is it that you would do if somebody that join your Discord, right? Yeah. Somebody that joined your Discord was like, I don't fuck with whatever it is that you're doing. Like, not that aggressive, right? But like, I don't fuck with what you're doing. I don't like whatever it is that you're doing. Like, you need to switch this up. How would you feel? Like, what is it that you would do?
Honestly, I just tell them, I mean, I built this up from zero, bro. No one's gonna tell me what to do or not to do, how to do it. Okay. Otherwise, branch off, do your own thing. I respect it. Mm-hmm. But when you put so much work into doing something, even if it's not popping, bro, look at how many brands have died. look at how much work the designers and the brand owners put in just to make that pop for a little second.
Yeah.
Whether it was a year, a month, a day. You took your shot, you got it. Everyone
Yeah.
gets a shot at something, right? It's up to you to do what you want with it.
Yeah.
But for someone to come up and tell you, I don't like this, I don't like that, go and make your own thing, you know? I don't ever, like, try to hate on no one or
and if he
nothing,
was
you know?
like, and if he was like, you know what, like, I'm not trying to get out of disco, but I don't fuck with it. Like, no, I don't fuck with it.
End of the day, bro, you pay to be in it.
You
I
kick
got
him
your
out,
cheese
right?
already, like-
No, but I'm saying, like, you kick him out to a certain extent, right? Or
I
do
could,
like-
but honestly, that's happened 9 out of 10 times. And within a month, maybe less, they love it, bro. Like,
Yeah.
we're locked
But
in
I'm
like
saying,
family, you
okay,
feel me?
what if he was like a month or whatever passed by, and he's still like, I don't fuck with it. Like, nah.
I'm like, bro, if you're still here, I'm doing something right, bro. I got fans or something.
But at the end of the day, you'll be like, do your thing, right? Or
yeah,
like,
do
whatever,
your
you know
thing,
what, do your thing.
100%. It's not
Now-
for everybody.
Yeah, but
Not for
now
everybody.
put it in perspective. What if it's people that are running a whole country, that are running the world?
Ooh, that's a hard one.
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? So that's what Andrew Tate has said. He was like, you gotta put it in perspective and just be like, okay, if somebody doesn't fuck with your business, whatever, you'll be like a certain extent, be like, I'm not trying to get rid of you, but bro, like, do your thing. But how is it that somebody's gonna feel when they're running the whole world, when they're running the whole country? What are they gonna do? They're gonna try to X you out.
That's true.
That's fucking crazy. But
That's
like, this is the video.
Everyone really does look great tonight. Jeremy, I saw you on the red carpet. Looks like you lost those last few pounds. He is trying that way. Looks like you picked up that bit of weight Jeremy dropped. Could have been a carrot in that dress, but I guess you brought pumpkins back in season tonight. Good thing there's no fairy godmother around you be carting Cinderella off to the ball. That was a nice one. Okay. Oh, what's this? How about him? Elijah taking the skate. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. Elijah Lewis just slapped the heck out of me. Don't you ever. Wow, dude. That way. It was relax, my friend. It was just a joke. I'm a comedian, Elijah. You know how it is. I'm good.
Okay, I remember that. I remember seeing that.
This wasn't the complete video, but he has said, like the other guy in the video, he has said the same thing. Like, keep my wife's name out your mouth.
It's essentially
It
the
was
same
word for
message,
word,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, I think what Will Smith did and Chris Rock, they planned it out. Just like, you know how we do videos, we plan it out, but they just did it on the next level type of shit. But,
Because
like,
they're also at that stage.
Yeah,
too.
they're in that stage
They
where
have
people
that
are watching and
cameras
stuff.
on them at that level.
They basically pranked us, and everybody took it like it was legit. I thought it was real.
I thought it was
Me too,
legit.
bro. Until you guys brought this up right now, I was clueless. I'm
You know
not
what's
gonna lie.
crazy? I met a dude that was there. I met a dude
At the
'cause
VMAs or whatever?
Yeah, no,
Oh, where was it? Yeah.
at the Oscars, whatever.
Yeah.
The whole thing. I met a dude that was there, and the thing is that he was impacted because since he actually got to presence it, he was like, no, I think there's greater repercussions that is gonna be doing this and that in society, blah blah blah. At the same time, for me, it's like I could care less, right? I don't really pay attention to it like that. But the guy, his impression was because he saw it right live. So
Yeah.
his impression, and this guy, I don't even know his name like that, but I just know that he builds cars with bulletproof windows and shit like that, bro. So there's no
My boy knows Elon Musk.
no, but this fool basically connected like some food downtown, whatever. And he was telling us that story. He was there, and he's like, yeah, I was like sitting like this far away, and I just seen that shit happen, and he was impacted. So even if like we don't care about it, the fact that people were there and got to presence it, that shit impacts.
That shit
there's
went
a
viral, bro.
Yeah,
That was like a
fucking
viral
viral.
for a month.
Everybody was
Yeah.
talking about
Everybody,
it.
yeah.
I think that's one of the most viewed videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
Currently,
Yeah.
One of them.
yeah. I mean, we just watched it right now.
I feel like everybody just brushed it under the rug, though, bro. Like, for the fact to it be word for word what he said, it's kind of crazy, bro. I'm even gonna make this into a clip, bro, cause like, it's crazy as fuck.
They got us. They pranked everybody.
No,
But do you
yeah.
really think that the government is doing shit like that?
I think pastimes exist for the government to cover stuff up, bro. Why do you think every Sunday there's football? Every
Yeah.
sport has its season and
That's
everything,
true.
right?
Bro,
That's
What
true.
are they hiding?
Sports, essentially, that's their prime. That's the motive they
Exactly.
exist.
That's a distraction because
Yeah.
everyone's so into it. There's diehard fans for everything. But what's going on
Why did they bring
behind
Ohtani
that?
to Dodgers? Why did they bring Ohtani?
Not
to
only
Los
that,
Angeles Dodgers?
what's going on behind that? What's happening while football's going on? What's happening behind that? You feel me?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
there's so much stuff that never gets addressed or put out to the public because it doesn't, like, it's not convenient for the government to show it, you feel me? Like, I don't want to touch too much base on it, but, like, just a quick example. Like, all that child trafficking stuff, bro, it's not as popular to the normal eye because it's not convenient for it to be popular. Everyone knows who's behind it. Everyone knows it's a multi-million-dollar scheme. Everyone that's in a top dog's in it.
And it's also something
You know?
that's existed since the beginning of time.
Exactly,
so
bro.
it's never like gone out of business. It's never not existed. If anything, it's only became more under the rug, more like organized crime, more black market,
more covered up, essentially, right?
Yeah.
Did you see where you could like they had these was it Wayfair?
Yeah,
where you could order like a cabinet, and it would be like a child's name that was missing. Yeah. And you would order online for like 40 bands. And
that's crazy as fuck, bro.
Because it was just such to the common eye, you wouldn't think nothing of it. But obviously, for it to get to a system like that, who knows what else the higher ups are like, just breaking down right before our eyes that we don't even catch. You feel me? There's so much, bro. It doesn't make sense to me.
And even it goes back to like Twitter, bro, because there was this one clip too where, I don't know if you guys saw the Elon Musk clip where he was in an interview. You guys didn't see it? I'm gonna put the clip up here too, but there was this video where Elon Musk was, because he's trying to provide free speech, where it's like you can say whatever you want, post whatever you want, but I feel like it works to a certain extent because there was this one video too where this Palestinian girl was like, she was with the 2 kids. I'm not gonna put that clip up, but there was just like 2 kids, and she was pregnant, and she just got like massacred in front of everybody, and I felt like seeing that on Twitter, like free speech is good and posting whatever it is you want is good, but to a certain extent, like I'm not trying to see somebody get massacred, and it is important. It is important.
That's why it's like it pops out on our feed.
Even everything that's happening in Palestine right now, because I don't want to like. I'm not too well informed, so I don't want to speak too much on it because I don't like to speak on things that I'm not well informed on. But it was just crazy seeing that, like on my feed, just someone getting massacred like that, where it's like those kids still have this life to live, this like all these years to live, and I just was able to see that shit from a touch of a button.
The Israeli army already killed more kids than the Nazis did back in the Holocaust days. So
is it 100%?
That's a fact, bro. They already killed more kids than in the Holocaust. So.
Yeah. So it was like, do you guys feel like free speech and like posting whatever you want is good, but like to a certain extent? Because okay, so the video basically said like the guy that was interviewing him was like, oh, okay, do you feel like the people that, because people were pulling out, like people that were promoting Twitter or whatever,
like Disney pulled out,
yeah,
Disney, I think Netflix pulled out. That's why they started Threads. That's why Threads was started initially.
Yeah, big corporations were basically like funding Twitter or X right now. That it is.
Well, because they get that blue check account, you know, so it brings. Like they're also paying, but they're also getting more benefits. Yeah. And they're promoting they're making them more popular.
Yeah. So there were the companies that were funding X or funding Twitter, and he was like, "Oh, what do you feel about people that are pulling out?" And he was just like, "Oh, do you think like are they trying to black market me with money?" And it's like, Elon Musk is 3, 4, 5 like billion, bro, 400, 300 billion, bro. Yeah. So he's like, they're trying to black market me with like money. That's what they're trying to do? Blackmail me with, like, money? And he was like, oh, yeah, but, like, what are you going to do if, like, X ends up not being, like, ends up shutting down because you don't have enough money to fund it?
It's
and he was just like...
Technically, I don't want to interrupt, but technically to the federal court or to the federal judicial system, free speech is money. They actually declared it. I don't know when was the exact date, but they did declare it as free speech. This is why campaigns and a lot of Republicans, Democrats, that's why a lot of the money that they're getting invested in, a lot of it counts as free speech. So a lot of the money that, let's say, this owner of this so and so company in this industry in America, is giving they're providing more free speech. Basically, they're just providing more money. It's just another way also of saying
it's funding the company.
It's saying free speech also means money technically to the federal court and stuff like that. So that, things like that, it can also, it goes back to that, you know, like it technically under, you know, the core or whatever, it's technically free speech is money.
Yeah. So companies were basically like pulling out, and he was just like, oh, they're trying to blackmail me with like money. Like, okay, let them pull out. And then the guy that was interviewing him was like, oh, what if the company ends up failing? What if the company is like, okay, well, let it fail, and I'm going to do a documentary or I'm going to put a newsletter as to why it did. And it was just like the companies basically because they were pulling out to the fact that it was free speech. I feel like it's because a lot of people are just afraid of like what the government is able to do. Yeah. In that sense. A lot of people away. Yeah, it makes me even feel a type of way speaking on it right now because it's like my I'm thinking about doing certain clips about this because I feel like it's very important. But what if like one of the clips is fucking blowing up, bro? Yeah. And then it's just like they look at me like, oh, this guy is like the Andrew Tate. He did an interview with I forgot who. And he was just the guy that was even interviewing him was like, damn, I don't even know like if the questions that I'm asking you are gonna put you in a certain position or they're gonna make my podcast.
Was it that UK guy?
Nah, it was a guy that did the podcast with Logan Paul.
Yeah, he's cool.
It's right, yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen him.
George, his name's George.
George.
What's
that? What's his name?
George
Like,
something. Yeah. But I liked it because he was talking about a lot about like religion and everything like that. But what do you feel about free speech?
I think that free speech now,
or like even then on Twitter or X that is now, just posting certain things that are just too out there, too explicit.
I don't know. I think nowadays free speech is also like some OnlyFans girls link on Twitter and stuff, and this like a
we're
video.
gonna talk about shit.
And this like a video of her getting like in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like fuck, bro. That is free speech, but it's also like fuck, bro. I kind of don't want to see that all the time. Like I want to go on Twitter and talk to myself. You know, like la verga. You know, I'm having whatever. You're having a good day, bad day, whatever. You express yourself, whatever. Yeah. And but at the end of the day, let it out. I can't even, it's not that I can't do that, but sometimes you just go on there and it's like, fuck, like, all this fucking porn and shit. It's too much.
I go on Twitter, bro, I see a bitch with a, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I like bitches with fat asses, you know what I'm saying? But
it's just be too much, like, just because I like the fat asses, I want to see it get fucked, like, like
bro, I be at the supermarket, bro, and like, I can't even open my phone and open Twitter because it's gonna be a shorty with a fat ass just right there.
Tell me if this is true or not. Bro, Twitter, almost every app went from fucking memes to the meanest BBL you've ever seen. Am I wrong?
You said mean to the meanest BBL, for real though.
No,
right?
Yeah, a lot of it is kind of like, bro, it's kind of like not even attractive.
Yo, y'all focus shorties with BBLs though?
I'm team BBL, but I always prefer like real,
It feels like I'm hitting this shit, bro.
The Migos is hitting, bro. The Migos is hitting for sure.
That's what it's all about. I think free speech is important. I think nowadays it's also very important the way that you come about free speech, just because I think censorship is on the high. I think we are more censored and we don't realize it than, because when I think of America, when I think about the United States, I think about free speech, I think about liberties, I think about what we can do with that free speech so others that don't have free speech have that voice, that the whole world is able to also listen to, bro. And that's also what I think about free speech, and I think a lot of it nowadays we're being censored, like you're saying. A lot, which a lot of people are not paying attention to certain apps. A lot of people are not paying attention to certain news articles, even articles that are posted by local newspapers censored. They don't post all the truth. They post what's convenient to them. They're posting what the owner of like the company wants. It's their ideology or their philosophy, whatever it is. They're posting that. They're not really posting the truth, and I think a lot of the truth goes missing, and then. This is why Twitter, it is explicit sometimes, but sometimes it's necessary for us to really see the realities that is going on right now, but that's been going on for the last 50 years, because this Palestinian issue has been going on since the 50s, since the late 50s, it's been going on since that time, but why are we only listening to it now? Why aren't we only aware of it now? Because it's only that much worse, Yeah. And
because even then, okay, so the government, the way that is running certain shit, like, or certain things, is because, okay, so when you go work at a certain job or you go work at whatever it is that you're doing, somebody gives you money, right? Which is like $100 bill, $20 bill, $50 bill, whatever it is for your time or whatever the case is. But the government, all they gotta do is press a button, and the money's being printed. It's just like, bro. So what they're trying to say is that it's slavery, but like modern slavery. Modern day slavery to a certain extent, because
I think it would be
now I'm
like
paying you for your time. Back then, it was about, okay, so you work, you do whatever it is that you want to do, or whatever you have to do, and I'll give you a house, I give you food, and whatever it is. But now, it's like, okay, you work doing whatever it is that you got to do, and I'll give you $15 an hour, $20 an hour, $18 an hour. So it's like modern day slavery, bro.
Makes sense.
But like it's weird, bro. But if it wasn't like that, how do you get people to do stuff? Because like we need people to work.
But that's what I'm saying, though. You're figuring out the way because now you got social media. So you can't have somebody just working your thing and be like, all right, I'm gonna give you food, I'm gonna give you shelter, and you just do whatever it is you do because they're easily just gonna post you and be like, damn, I just thought about that. Because if you just let's say you have somebody work for you, right, and you're like, okay, like you work for me, I'm gonna give you food and shelter, but I'm gonna post you. But it's kind of going against what the government is kind of making you like do. Because if like let's say they post and be like, yo, this person is kind of just giving me shelter, is kind of giving me food, and they're not paying me whatever it is that I feel like you're paying. So you get sued, right? You get sued for kind of going against what
if it's not following the guidelines of what a job or whatever.
Exactly.
But that's also like a first rule for that.
You get in trouble for that because you're not doing what the government is kind of telling you to do, which is like what you gotta do is pay this person at least this person minimum wage. And then that's the way that we're gonna work. And if you don't do it the way that we're telling you to do it, you're gonna get sued.
Yeah. I think it also has to do with the fact that we can't sue.
Bro, this is scary, bro.
Because in other countries, bro, people don't even have the money to sue. You get what I'm saying? Like let's say you go to other countries where people don't have that access to a lawyer or that access to the money to pay the lawyer or to how are they gonna even they get brushed under the table because they're like, no, you're just fired. And it's like, oh, what about my rights? What about sue me? We don't have the guap to even do it, bro. So it's in other countries it's even worse, bro. You know, out here, you know, we have a lot of there's a lot of resources for you to at least make a public case or you know work with other organizations so they can help you get a pro bono lawyer, whatnot. You know, there's a lot of resources and stuff. And I think that's also like a positive thing. Although sometimes the ethics behind who's and what are the people's intentions are not the best. I think at the end of the day, you know, if you're doing things right, if you got nothing to lose, and if you're really like nothing to hide either, like there's nothing wrong with it. But in other countries, you don't even have access to that, bro. In some countries, you might even end up dead, bro, if you pull up like that with that attitude to a job and shit like that. You know, that's the thing too. It's also like, damn, these are a lot of first world problems, bro. You go to second, third world, they're not even thinking about that, bro. They're thinking about shit. I gotta feed my I need to pay for my kid's school. I need to pay for his uniform.
And I ain't got time
I don't even got time to think about no lawsuit, you know?
Yeah. As much as we think we have it bad here, bro.
Nah, bro, we're privileged, bro.
Shit is sweet here, you know, compared to other things. Especially the stuff you see on the news. Again, I don't want to touch, like, base with it, but, I mean, we don't really know what's fully true. But from what we do see, it's a shit show, yeah. But everyone has to answer to somebody, and no matter what or who you are, you're true, what you got to say, and, like, everything you want to be heard isn't, bro. Because it's all going to be suppressed by somebody. Yeah. Like you said, everything that runs through the news, everything has to be checked and okayed by somebody. You swear there's not a million people above him telling him, don't let that get out. Don't let that get out. Oh, they said this, they said too much.
Yeah. The news also likes to focus a lot on violence. And
100%.
On like automobile violence.
Or like white crimes, though. Like
stuff they know catches attention, bro. That people are going to be hooked on and distracted.
It's things that is kind of just... No, I think it's like you're saying white crime. Things that makes you afraid. Of like going out to the world and being like, yo, because I like to, you know, when you wake up every morning and, you know, play some corridos, I feel, look at myself in the mirror like, fuck yeah, you know, it's another day, you know, it's a blessing, you know. But I don't think everyone goes out like that. I think a lot of people are afraid. A lot of people, you know, they always like to mention LA is a very dangerous place. If you're from here, you understand that it is. But you also, since you come from that, you also understand, like, you got to move different. Like you said, this last, that situation with you, it just taught you how to move better, and that actually brought up your sales. So, you know, some things benefit you, you know, even though they might look at like a bad thing, sometimes it's for the better cause.
Yeah, that's true. Everything's a lesson, I feel like, you know?
Bro, like that conversation was fucking
nutty,
amazing, bro. Like, now to switch on to like a lighter note, because
yeah,
bro, that conversation was really,
I'm
really
just opening up more and more and more in my head right now. Like, Damn, bro.
Yeah.
That shit really woke me up right now. I'm not gonna lie.
No, but I like to talk about other, like, cause I go, like I said, I recently went to Mexico. I look at like the way, like, not even my family.
I feel like
my family
Mexico
blessed,
humbles you, bro.
But it
Mexico
brings out a lot
humbles
of
you.
like
The border, bro,
so fucking
makes me feel and like appreciate everything, bro.
Yeah.
Everyone's situation can always be worse than yours, bro.
Yeah, bro.
No matter what.
Bro.
I feel like that's where comparison kind of like lies.
100%,
Because
bro.
when you, even then, like let's say us, right? We're here in LA, we're doing our thing. Allegedly, we're not in LA. Cause after this party, bro, I'm telling you, this party's a banger, bro. Like I fuck what we're talking about. But when you try to, even when you're on social media, right? Back to like social media. When you're on social media and you're doing your thing, you're selling shoes, and you're doing whatever it is that you're doing. I'm doing whatever it is that I'm doing. We tend to kind of compare whatever it is that we're doing with somebody else.
Yeah.
Whether it's like this 18-year-old, 19-year-old, 20-year-old making millions, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like making millions, but. It's because when I speak, I fucking start thinking about this shit. But like, okay, we're making millions, and it's like you compare yourself to that person that's making that millions. And you're like, fuck, I feel like I'm not doing enough.
yeah.
I feel like I'm not doing enough. But like, even it goes back to what I said. I mean, I'm not gonna talk about it too much, but like, certain people that I know just have their first house or have their first place to really live at a late age, which is like the late 30s or early 40s or late 40s or whatever it is. But it's like, what do you feel like comparing yourself, what social media has done when it comes down to comparing yourself to like others?
I think social media destroys a lot of people, bro.
Yeah.
100%. Everyone wants the limelight. Everyone wants the fame. But not a lot of people want to put the work in to get it.
Yeah.
You never know why that person has so many millions. You never know what that person lost, what they gained, or if they even have someone to run home to and hug at night. Exactly.
You know,
You can be a millionaire by screwing millions of people over. Easily. Look at what the government does. Again, I don't want to go into it. Every situation's different, bro.
We got 50 minutes.
You
just
compare
straight
yourself
on
to
this shit,
everybody,
bro. It was
you're
good.
staying at the same level and slowing yourself down instead of working towards what you really
Yeah.
want and getting to where you want. Not where so-and-so's at, or, hey, the homie has this, I want this.
Yeah.
Do it for yourself.
Yeah.
Bro, I jumped off social media for a year. A year, bro. Barely got on it again. And I could live without it, bro. It's nothing. What am I seeing? This chick's, like, had a family. This dude's living in a different country. This dude has this car. For what?
Yeah.
You know? I have everything I want and I worked for. I'm happy, bro.
Yeah.
Social media overtakes, I feel like, even your shorty, bro. Your shorty wants to be viewed by a million people.
Like Kanye
Your
said.
shorty wants to be viewed.
Like
and
Kanye said, your
seen, bro.
shorty. What did he say? He said your shorty.
Instagram has your
Instagram
shorty.
has your shorty.
Instagram has your shorty. And it's
Instagram
true,
has
bro.
your shorty.
It's fucking
She
true.
gonna post that shit first before she sends it to you.
Couldn't have said it any better than what he said. He's a crazy motherfucker, but I love him because he speaks the truth, bro.
Yeah.
Instagram, any social media platform has a hold on anybody, but it can work as good for you as it can bad. Look at this. We're on a platform right now. How you said this shit could blow up overnight. We don't know. We don't know.
No, we don't know.
It could
Social
blow up in
media,
5 years.
bro, social media
20.
can help your business grow. You can put your face out there. Same way someone that doesn't like you goes and makes a video, it can probably ruin your whole reputation. That's the scary part.
Exactly, bro. Even that's what I'm kind of scared of because I don't have no skeletons in the closet, bro. I live myself by always being genuine and always doing things the right way. Obviously, I've done certain shit in the past where
Like, no one's
I
perfect.
feel
Everybody-
like, yeah,
nobody's.
nobody's
We're all
perfect,
human,
but
you know?
I've never done no certain shit where I felt like that what I'm doing is wrong. Like, I've never put no shorty, no guy in no position where it's like, fuck, I hope he doesn't say certain things. I hope he doesn't. I never done that because I already know what are the repercussions to that. You know what I'm
100%.
saying? And I feel like that's why sometimes I'm scared to even blow up because, like, imagine somebody just creating
It's
some
like
sort of
when
shit.
no one like turns to like see you or anything is when you have the most freedom to
Like,
say
I,
what you
and I
Exactly,
keep
bro.
I keep it going back. Like Andrew Tate, like he ended up like a lot of shorty. Like a lot of people started saying like he did an interview with like CBN, and CBN has said that they found a shorty that basically said that he put him in a certain position where he was making her do certain things or whatever. But like they didn't put her face, they didn't put her name, like a fake name, nothing.
Mm-mm.
And it was just her basically just being
It's
like,
just
yeah,
her-
he made me do this, he
her
made me
word
do
of
that.
mouth,
But it's
right?
like her word out. But what if it wasn't even? What if it was CBN? Like, oh, I don't know if it was CBN. I don't know. I already know.
I know
the
what you're
name, but
talking
was
about.
like-
It was some news.
yeah,
like,
you know what I'm saying. But it's like,
yeah.
how can you really trust that platform if they're not showing the face? They're giving a fake name. Nothing.
There should also be repercussions to someone lying, bro. 'Cause that's
Exactly,
straight up
bro.
lying.
But
And
then
there's
it
a lot
goes
of guys
back-
that destroyed their whole lives on the
Bro,
lie.
But
Every
then it goes
celebrity
back. But then
bullshit.
it goes back to what I'm saying though. Like, what if it's just the government kind of doing certain things where they're just like, okay, we need to X this person out, so we're just gonna create this narrative as to like they're doing certain things or whatever it is that they're gonna do. I don't want to say it's a government, whatever. I don't want to say that, but I'm saying like, yeah, but it's just them kind of creating an entity to just being like, okay, this is what we're gonna say is we're gonna do, and this is how we're gonna perform it. This is how we're gonna put it out in the platform.
Everyone that's ever spoken the truth, I feel like has been silenced, bro, or made to look as a bad person. You feel me? So, same way, touching that same subject, bro. You can blow up, right? But tomorrow, a homie that you thought was a homie can easily go and make a fake video about you, throw some fake facts out there. He blew up off of throwing your name in the dirt, which is kind of, you're never gonna win, bro. You can't satisfy everybody, but if you satisfy most people, you're good. You did what you had to
Or
do,
your
you're
people,
good.
honestly.
Exactly, your
Yourself,
people.
Yeah, yourself.
You
your
know?
people, you.
But
that's it.
not only that, I feel like if someone's trying to diss you and they blow up off that too, you have both ends of like sort of fandom. You feel me? People that don't like you are still gonna want your shit because they want to see your every move.
They want to see your downfall, bro.
Exactly,
A lot of people are
exactly.
More willing to buy into a downfall than to buy into like the rising, you know.
100%.
And that shit's fucked up.
The
But
moment you're
that's-
successful, a lot of people don't like you, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like you.
Everybody wants you to do best, but they just don't want you to do better than them.
Ooh.
Everybody wants you to
that's
do
where
good,
the-
but they don't want you to do better than them. And that's where
the comparing shit happens, bro.
Yeah.
Because people you grew up with, in my case, same shit. People that I grew up with won't even speak to me, look in my direction. Never did nothing to them. But they seen that I was actually focused and hanging around a lot of people that were actually getting stuff done. And now I stand where I stand in the small group of friends that I have. You
Yeah.
feel me? So that's why I feel like Instagram destroys a lot of people, but it also builds a lot of people. Look at how many people we never even heard of made one stupid video while they were drunk, did something, blew up, set for life. But we're working 9 to 5s every day. We're getting our shit done every day, but they blew up off that.
yeah.
So everyone has their shot, bro. It's good and bad, but you're never gonna beat it.
Yeah,
In my
even people
opinion.
that have one hit wonders in like rap music,
Set
they'll
for
have
life.
one song that just blows up, even
Yeah.
whether it's on TikTok or whatever.
It's
You know what I'm saying? Like they
Yeah.
have like a song that blows up or whatever, and they just can't keep it up, and that's where it goes on to depression because there was this one. I hate that I keep referring back to Andrew Tate, but this will be speaking.
He's be speaking facts, bro. No matter what it is,
I forgot the name that he has said, but it was somebody that kind of committed suicide because he was an actor or I don't know what he was, right? I don't like speaking on certain things if I'm not well informed, but I'm well informed in it. I just don't know the name exactly. But it's a certain actor or a certain artist that kind of created, like he committed suicide because he just felt bad or whatever because whatever case it was. But basically, he's basically saying like, oh, okay, like if that guy went to a psychologist for 6 years straight and was like, oh, like just speaking his poor, like his heart out, and was basically just saying like, oh, I feel bad about this and this, like, and he ended up committing suicide 6 years after. And he's basically saying like, yo, if I was speaking to a psychologist for 6 years straight about sad shit, I would kind of commit suicide too, because if you all you're speaking about is about sad shit, you're gonna become depressed.
yeah, sure.
So he was just like, if somebody were to come up to him and tell him like, look, you're an actor, you're an artist, like there's people out here that are living like in Palestine, for example. There's people that are out here living day by day, worried about getting fucking bombed, bro. You're gonna notice that your life is like nothing compared to
It's
this.
sweet over here, bro. We
It's
got it
sweet.
good. Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's
facts.
hella good, bro.
So like, what do you feel about
Bless
like in that
America,
case,
bro.
like about somebody just? I mean, even then that's a touchy subject, huh?
It
Like, about
is,
depression
bro.
and
It's
shit,
double sided. A lot of people are gonna hate what you have to say. A lot of people are gonna be like, I agree with them,
Yeah.
but you're never gonna be able to satisfy it, bro.
I feel like we
You
all
me?
feel sad to a certain extent, though, bro.
Yeah.
You're going through something, I'm going through something, and you're going through something that
100%,
right
bro.
now we feel like, fuck, like we feel like we're not gonna, like the last couple of months too, bro. I just been feeling like a certain shit happened. I just been feeling like, fuck, like I've never felt like to that extent of just being depressed, but I'm just like, fuck, I don't feel like this shit is gonna fucking end. And like just to like now, like 3 weeks in, I'm just like, okay, I'm feeling like okay, like to a certain thing. At the end of the day, like money fixes everything too, but then it goes
Oh,
back
that's
to like,
that's facts. Yeah, bro. When
Do you
you're not
feel like-
making shit, you're sad. When you're up, it's like, cool, I'm up. But then little by little, how you said, you fall into this, you fall into that. And it's like, fuck, bro, I feel like I'm stuck at the same spot, which is how I was personally, bro. But it's just who you surround yourself with, bro. That's all it is.
Yeah,
Honestly.
I think it's also like the thing is money can solve certain issues that like
That's true.
that
You
don't
got a
bring you
point.
stress,
You got a
right?
point,
Like,
yeah.
like if it's something that has to do with money, it could bring you stress. It just rises your cortisol levels. It just makes you think about that, you know. If money like cause get rid of that, then what is the issue? You know, is it more internally? Is it things you have to talk about with like people you love? Is it you get what I'm saying? There's other ways
That was
too.
good, yeah.
You know, is there things you have to talk about with people you love? Is there things you have to talk about with friends and let them also kind of like not give you advice, but give you like, oh well, when I felt this way, you know, give you their personal experience, you know, because the more we relate, the more we connect as people. Goes back to our ancestors, bro. We come from ancestors that are very community based, bro. They're, you know, we're very we've all just talked about whatever goes on. You know, we went up to the point of sacrificing people as a community and then eating the leftovers of those people, naming it pozole, bro. We come from the communities like that, bro. But it just goes back to saying that we come from a very community based, like just talking to each other and like having our issues, but also, you know, sharing those issues, because once someone else shows you like their issues, kind of like you open up more, you talk more about yourself, and it's kind of like all those things that make you depressed or sad or mad that are inside of you, once you let them out, it just helps you move on with things better, you know, whether it's money based, whether it's just career based, whether it's just
Do you
and
feel
your
like money
family,
makes you
bro.
happy?
I don't
Would you
think-
rather? This is the real question. Would you rather be broke and happy, or sad and with a lot of money?
The thing is that like it just, why would you be like sad if you got if that's not, you get me, it's internal issues, it's other like issues going on inside of you if you're having issues, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like that we should just normalize too as dudes, like guys, talking more about mental health or you know, just
true.
talking
That's
more of
facts,
like a lot of people are just, guys are just shy, you know, they don't think it's manly to talk about things
But
like
I
that.
feel-
reality,
for doing so,
you know.
Exactly, but I
Yeah.
feel like when you're going through something or you're being sad or whatever, you can't express that to a shorty, bro.
Oh,
can't
that's a
expect
whole
us to
different.
show-
You know, the
yeah,
only
that's
shorty
a
you should be
whole
talking
different-
like that, and not even a shorty, but like your mother, bro, or like your grandmother. Things, people,
100%.
women in your life like that, like that's different. You know, your sisters, like things like that, like not shorty. Like why the fuck is she don't care? At the end of the day,
Shorties always want to have a good time,
You
bro.
get me? Like,
Wanna,
they
when
don't
they're
care.
with you, they want to make it. They want to feel like they're always having a good time. They're like, you can't really express it to a shorty because then she sees you in a certain way.
She sees you as weak, I feel like.
Yeah.
She wants to feel protected and shit,
innately,
right?
innately as like creatures, because at the end of the day, we're all creatures, bro. We're animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say some shit like that, it turns off like that hormone inside of her that was supposed to make her.
And I
horny
feel
type
like
shit.
a lot of the times, a lot of guys take it wrong because you do want to be with a girl that you feel like you can express that to and doesn't see you like in a certain way. But at the end of the day, like the woman and men dynamic, like
It's very
you
polarizing,
can't,
bro.
You can't express it to a shorty and be like, every time she hits you up, be like, yeah, I'm going through this shit. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
nah,
sad.
bro.
Like you
Yeah,
can't express it because
she got guy number 2 locked in already. Hey, pull
got-
up.
she got
This
number
was
two
the
locked
press.
in, but
Pull
you-
up. Like, what
She
the
got
hell?
different-
A shorty, yeah, she'll hear you out, right? If she's your shorty, right? Or yeah, you could have that homegirl or homie that you speak your mind to, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's just been naturally proven, bro. A woman wants someone that like has something to look forward to and to offer. Someone that has opportunity, that wants to grow. Not every time how you said text, damn, this fool's crying in the corner, like sorry ass motherfucker. What can he do for me? What can he offer to me?
Yeah.
Right? And then that ties into, can money buy you happiness or can it not? Everyone that's at the very top that's committed suicide, that died rich, had every fucking dollar they ever wanted, right? But had no one to share it with or like
No
share that
And
community,
moment.
it goes back to what you
Nothing.
said, like something
Nothing.
eternally.
What's the whole point
Nothing.
of being filthy rich if you can't go back to your pueblo and share it with them?
It
Or
goes
go
back-
back to
yeah.
your people and just be
Yeah.
like, here, bro, go on the fucking,
Yeah.
like, you know, your parents, you buy them a trip to go somewhere, bro, enjoy yourself.
It's
that
like they
makes me
say-
when my people are enjoying themselves the most, bro, that makes me the happiest.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
like they
know, bro,
say
but
the
that
people
shit
that
makes
are
me-
the people that are filthy rich and end up being sad or whatever is because they're not sharing it with other people.
Not only that, bro. Look at how many motherfuckers are killing themselves over a couple $100, a couple, not even hundreds
In your
sometimes,
case,
right? And then look at
you
all the
didn't know if
motherfuckers.
you were like strapped up or whatever.
Yeah, bro, that shit could have gone any way over a
would've
couple,
gave him
what,
the
over $220?
You could have even gave him the shoe, bro. If he was like, "Yo,
Exactly,
bro, I'm trying
bro.
to do this. All right, just pay me that shit retail." and then go make your bread, bro.
People are killing themselves over a couple bucks, and people are killing themselves when they have millions.
Yeah.
Money is so fucking powerful, bro. It's not everything to some people, but you need it. If not, you're nobody.
You need the resources. How do you
100%,
get resources?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a sad truth, bro. Everything revolves around money, like to hear it or not, is what I think.
It's important. It's a tool too, you know. It's
Yeah.
also important though, like for people to become more financially literate, to understand it, and to also like to not feel like it's going anywhere.
Like in Scarface, you got the money, you got the power, respect, and the women. You're broke, you're frowned upon, and like he's nothing. And that's exactly how it's played in society. And that was a fucking movie, bro.
Bro,
You know,
shit, yeah.
that movie like really opens up your mind. And I don't know about you, I'm just like, damn, bro, I
No,
want to
and
sell
today's
kilos, bro.
episode go
I'm gonna sell
purpose.
kilos. But it's not like that. And if you really heard, I forgot where I read, it was to show that you can make it from zero, bro. Which everyone says that, but it's true, bro. Look at how they came up. Yeah, they killed people. They did what they had to do. Bro, look how many high-ups are screwing
I
us
saw that
over
shit
every
firsthand,
day and
bro.
making millions,
There's
bro.
a lot of white collar also crimes that involve
100%,
that involve the deaths of people too at the bottom, you know, that they never meet, they never even see or anything, but it comes down to that, bro.
And
as
it
well.
gets covered up so well, bro.
Like the pharmaceutical companies, like when they bring out a product and it kills people, they still make millions, bro.
They still made
And it's
millions
not talked
already.
about, bro.
Yeah.
They make a
COVID.
fucking commercial and that's it. That's all you see from it. Bam, and then the game comes back on.
And then
And then the game, like, because
Telling you, bro.
supposedly, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
telling
no,
you.
but that's what I'm saying.
It's facts,
Supposedly,
so-
I don't wanna keep talking about the government and shit, but like supposedly that's why they created soccer, football, boxing, and stuff like that to kind of like have people entertained to kind of avoid what's really going on.
And
like,
you heard
to
how
kinda
that started, right? All sports started by people executing themselves because there had to be two teams for one person to remain like the winner,
Champion.
bro.
Yeah.
Sports started off of people killing themselves, dog. Like
Yeah.
now, look at modern day. You got motherfuckers with gloves knocking each other out, breaking each other's
The
bones,
slapping shit.
and it's almost the
The
same
slapping
thing.
shit, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's
Think
just
about it.
crazy, bro. Somebody just goes and slaps.
Fucking millions of years later, bro, it's still here, and it started from that.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't even see it as that. They just think it's football's been around since my dad was small. How did it start? Why did it start?
Yeah.
You feel me?
And also, who owns all these football teams? Who are the majority of the players on these teams? Like, we also, like, those are also things to point out. There's patterns that stand out, you know? Who owns these teams? Who are the majority of the players on these teams?
Look at the higher ups that fix every game, bro. Every game is fixed in a sense.
And how many also out of these families are like of the players? How many of these who's beat their wives? How many of these who's have gambling problems? How many of these who have dogfighting problems?
I have a
money?
gambling problem.
You get me? Like there's this shit's
it's true though.
This
It's
shit's
true,
real,
It's
bro.
a fact.
Casino, bro. I'm about to go to Morongo, bro.
Nah, bro, I haven't been in the casino in months, but I've been fucking sports betting like a mofo, bro.
I've
been down.
I'm
in
trying to
the
get back
dumps.
into
I've
my
been
But it's
sports.
because from one day to another, like you put fucking $50 in a 5 play.
Bro, you can walk out of there a fucking millionaire, or you can walk out of there losing your house, dog.
Bro.
It's
I
everything
lost
is
so much money
balanced,
this past
bro.
At the Cosmo, I'm never gonna forget it when we sit at the Cosmo, and then some fool played like 20, like he just lost 25K like that. We just play. You're like, oh, should it get black or should it get white?
But remember that one time when we just fucking put $100 in 40 minutes before the flight and we got banned.
Oh yeah, that
Bro,
shit.
this
That
fool
shit
bro.
it would be like it's like
Hey,
that, bro.
this full stories, bro. I'm just like, fuck, bro. Should I just go to the casino right now? Fuck it, bro. Should I just go? Should I
Bro,
walk in?
I went to
Fuck
the
it?
casino these past 2 weeks, bro. Oh my god, bro, I lost bad, bro. But like, it just makes you. It's because when you put it in perspective, like you go in and you put like one time I was down like 700, and then I was just like, fuck, I'm gonna put this last 100 down, and then I went 2 bands off of that 100, bro. So there's
never
that
know, bro.
comparison of just being like, oh, okay, I put that 100 down and then I got 2 bands. But this past 3 times I've just been down, bro.
I've
The
only
casino's
walked out
good.
positive one time of the casino,
Yeah.
and I was only up maybe like 200.
Bro,
bucks,
as soon as you turn 21, the whole gang gotta go to Vegas, bro.
That shit's gonna be a movie, bro.
Movie,
we gotta
bro.
do something about that.
And then we be
for
getting
sure.
like free hotels over there and shit.
Well, I mean,
so-
hey, let's not let Hector guide us to a club though, bro.
Yeah,
That fool
nah.
Bro,
cannot
we
guide
cannot
us to
let
a
Hector-
club. No, bro.
No.
bad experience.
hey, and I ain't booking the hotel, bro. No pineapples, dog.
Bro, we
ain't
went
booking
to one time. We went to. There was a couple of times, and it's kind of a little scary because it was a couple of times. This kind of led us to the wrong spot. But one time we went to. I mean, I'll put you on blast a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But one time we went to West Covina or Pomona, and Hector was like, "Yo, bro, I know about this cool spot. You know, you should go. Like, I heard it's really good. This was said he heard. You know what I'm saying? And then it ended up being what, bro? Like, what ended up
So
happening?
what it was is like there's two clubs right next to each other, bro. And we walked through. So I just saw the line, so I just got in the line. But it was a gay club. But the one next to it is like the one that I wanted to go to. I just didn't know because it was my first time.
Shout out GPS.
Yeah.
But shit, like,
So we walked in and there was this guys on stripper poles and it was weird, bro. People were saying my sweater's soft. I was like, yo, chill.
You didn't tell me that.
You didn't tell me that one either.
Hey, and then Hector posted at night. This shit was a movie.
I mean,
Nah, but I've heard this happen to other
This
people
shit was
too.
a horror movie.
That's a horror movie. And then what? And
And then we just left. Like, we didn't even spend like 2 minutes in there, bro.
bro,
Not
I
even-
walked in. Shout out GPS. GPS is like, I got up in this other podcast, but it's LGBT, because ZP, whatever, right?
The community, whatever.
The community. I respect it, but like, bro, like, truthfully, bro, like, I respect it. Like, you do whatever you want to do, but don't try to put that shit. That's a whole nother
Yeah, that's a whole nother
topic, bro.
That's
You know
a
what I'm
scary
saying?
topic too. Though,
We
but
might
people
end
are
it.
like-
We might end it soon, but I'm saying like, that's a whole nother topic because I feel like schools and everything, the judicial system is trying to put that shit, like, shove it down.
Bro, you heard
Kids-
about that in the kids' schools? That shit is.
Oh, they're trying to push books into like, just books that have to do with the LGBTQ.
I have
and
a
it's like,
crazy kid, like a school story.
Okay.
So there's this school of like little kids, elementary school in South Del Monte. The teacher was giving them sleepy patches, and so, like they were giving them sleepy patches and telling them they were stickers, and she'll put them on their chest, so they could be all like zooted and tired and be behaved. And then the parents found out and they're pissed, bro.
Yo, I mean, that's crazy.
I mean, yeah, what the fuck?
Yo.
Yeah.
That's technically like borderline drugging them, bro.
No, that is drugging them, bro.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's
That
drugging
even
them,
goes,
Control,
bro. That's like kind of like, what would he do with him? Like, for what? Like, sleepy patches for
You
what?
could
Just so they
do
could be
no.
chill.
Essentially, you can do other like.
Yeah.
You could essentially
Because that's
do
what I'm
something
saying. It
else
goes
for
back
those kids,
to
bro.
like even shit with like porn, right? Like I ain't even gonna lie. I be watching it like here and there. Like I'm not even gonna lie, be straight up. Like I be watching it here and there, whatever. But I'm not even trying to watch it because somebody put me like in a perspective where it's like, okay, you know how when you watch like that shit, right? Like I can't say it because YouTube kind of bans it or whatever. But usually when somebody is let's say the shawty, right? She says, "Oh, I'm stuck" or whatever the case, and then the guy comes and like puts that shit in that motherfucker. That's basically rape, bro.
Oh shit, that's true. That's lucky.
You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody's stuck in like the fucking secadora or whatever the cases are stuck in the table or whatever, and the guy just comes and puts that shit in that motherfucker, that's basically rape. So why is it that they're trying to portray that shit? But that's a whole nother topic. I don't want to even talk about this. That might be for party. That would be for the next party. But
The sleepy patches, bro. That's wild. This just happened too.
Never heard of that.
That's
bro.
crazy.
but that's crazy.
That sounds
huh?
like it made the news and shit, right?
That's how you know times have changed, bro. Because I remember being in school, which obviously wasn't too far back, but like elementary school.
Yeah.
Bro, teachers were scared to like kind of give us candy because like that
Yeah,
was a
yeah,
very
yeah.
touchy thing.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
they're
Not
like,
for
oh,
shit
it
like
could
this
it
to be
could
going.
like,
Exactly.
made at
Like
home
not only
or-
that, if it was like your homie's birthday, he couldn't even bring cupcakes essentially because you never knew what was in them. You were always taught like,
Yeah.
oh, you don't ever know. Now that they're pushing stuff on kids and doing stuff like that, it's wild, bro. Because it's not being talked about.
And also that's
know?
that's another reason why it's like you should be very like if you're gonna have because a lot of times a lot of people don't care because unfortunately a lot of kids that are in public schools or that the parents already didn't essentially plan for them to have a kid. They didn't really plan for them, so they don't really care about them. It's not like they're gonna go and put them in private school. They're not gonna invest as much money because they didn't plan for them. So you essentially don't have the resources to really give them that better education, the better everything that you couldn't even have. You know.
But as a parent, don't you think sending your kids off to school,
School, they should be safe. They should be protected. Cool.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have to think twice about it, right?
Yeah.
And then to find out shit like this is happening is kind of weird, bro. Because what justice is really being made, and like what's changing, bro? Nothing.
But how long did it take them? No, I'm not trying to go against what you're saying, but also
No,
how long did it
it's
take
true,
them for
though.
them to figure out what they were doing to
100%,
them?
bro,
Like how
exactly,
involved are you with
exactly.
your child for you? Like if it's halfway through the year and you're barely finding out this is going on, this is that's concerning as a parent. Like
It's because the teachers would take them off before they would leave, and
Not
they would
only
just
that,
tell them
though.
it's stickers.
but look,
That's
hear me
also
out,
that's
though.
weird as hell though. That's actually like because they have to come up with the technology or whatever to develop that, right?
There's already sleepy patches available.
But why give it to the kids?
Yeah, exactly.
So they could be
So you were gonna
chill.
say?
Not only that though, is as a parent, how you said, right, not all of them are like as involved. Maybe that may be the
Asking your
case,
kid,
right?
Like, oh, what you learned today in class? What you
That
learned
shit
this
goes
and that?
back to like the social media stuff, bro. I kid you not, everyone's on their phones all day. You're telling me a mom's gonna be, oh, how are you okay? Are you doing this? Is this all right? Hell no, bro. They're gonna be watching videos, scrolling on TikTok over everything, bro.
Yeah, on Facebook.
Even every Hispanic family, bro. Your oldest grandma, she's on that shit, bro. You're
Hell
talking
yeah.
to her, it's like talking to a brick wall. So many people are on social media not paying attention to what's going on around the world, bro.
Yeah.
And it's facts. It's a sad fact,
That's
bro.
real.
But that shit's tripping me. I don't know, bro. I never knew that went down.
That
That's
just
just
happened. I
true.
just saw it, bro.
That's
crazy.
wild.
why-
But what was the reason for it? They didn't say there was.
It's
a
because
reason
kids
for
are
it?
hyperactive,
Yeah,
essentially,
I
right?
guess
They're-
they just to calm them down, just so they could be well behaved. Maybe during nap time, so they could all sleep.
But it's because, bro, if you really notice, a lot of teachers are like in their 20s, bro.
That's what I was gonna bring up.
A lot of teachers are in their 20s and don't really have. I feel like you don't really have that knowledge. I'm 25, and I feel like I could really be a substitute teacher because I'll be just cool as fuck, bro. Like I'll be, like, okay, look, bro, you gotta do your work, bro. If you don't want to do it, like, truthfully, I'm
That's
gonna be
on
honest
you.
with you. Like, you don't gotta do it, but I'm gonna tell you right now that that's gonna affect you in the future.
Yeah.
So I would rather you do it, and even
The
then
best
the
subs
principal
were the ones that told
and
you
even the
straight up,
principal
bro.
might
That's
not
true,
even
that's
fuck with
facts.
me saying that.
That's facts,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But
that's facts.
I feel like as a teacher and as a substitute teacher, whatever it is, you gotta be able to connect with the student. And I feel like that's what a lot of teachers are not doing. They're not connecting with the student where it's like I understand you, bro. Like a lot of teachers come over here and be like, you gotta do it, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, and that's what the students don't fuck with them. They'll be like, you're trying to tell me what to do, but not even my parents tell me what to do. I got this thing going on. My dad and my mom are not even getting together or whatever. Like you gotta make them feel like this is the safe space. Like, okay, like you don't want to do it. Like I'm not gonna force you to do it, but just know there's gonna be recovery. Kind of get students to kind of just understand to be an adult at an early age. And it is because I became an adult, bro, and you really learn really quick that it's like being an adult is fucking crazy,
It's
bro.
crazy.
Like,
That's true. A lot of shit could go
it's a
down.
lot of shit. Like in school, they don't teach you about taxes. They don't teach you about shit that you really go through whenever it is that you're becoming an adult. And they just teach me like YX and P, whatever the fuck. And I don't use that. I don't use that, bro.
It's because schools aren't there to make you rich. They're there to keep you as a workers, bro.
And that's a
Yeah.
whole nother topic, bro. They're there to
that's
keep you
facts.
in a whole judicial system where it's just like.
Yeah,
That's the thing
there's
about
a prison to school pipeline that exists. There's like which is like that they from an early stage they start incriminating you to the point that you think you're a criminal with you being like if you're a kid you're innocent, bro. See, it is tremendo. Like whatever, if you're a troublemaker, that's normal for kids, bro. That's really like sometimes that's when you get hurt the most, but also you learn the most. You feel me? That's when you were also like you physically get the most scars, whatnot. But that's how you also learn more, like. And develop that sense of like, oh, I probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get hurt. And I don't think they're really doing much to protect these kids or really teach them how to be just a better even person, bro. Like you know, algebra isn't gonna. What the fuck am I gonna use that for?
Not only that, it's like you can try to be a teacher and impact the kids' lives, right? Cool. But once they go home, only they know what they're going back to, bro. Everyone has a different struggle.
Yeah.
Parents may be fighting, maybe alcoholics, mom's not around, dad's not around, broken family. Everyone grows up different.
Mom got an OnlyFans.
Mom got only, hey, that's gonna be a new one. That's gonna be a new one. That's gonna be a new one, bro. Hey, kids are gonna be hurt, bro. These
said,
kids
"Mom
are
got
gonna
an
be hurt,
OnlyFans,
dog.
bro."
Like,
Bro, even that shit, bro. Have you guys
Yeah.
been seeing? Do you know who guys, the no jumper guy? Bro, we're talking,
Bro.
bro. We could go on forever, bro.
That's
Like,
nuts,
have you guys heard
bro.
about the no jumper guy?
yeah, that
Yeah.
shit
Bro,
is nuts, bro.
Adam 22, he's letting somebody like pipe his shorty, bro. He did a whole show about somebody piping his shorty, bro.
Yeah.
And like, I don't see nothing against it, but the thing is that when you kind of have created a whole show about somebody piping your shorty, and you're just like, oh, well, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Like, if somebody wants to pipe my shorty, like, if you were to accept the fact that you like somebody else piping your shorty, like being like, you know what, like, I like somebody piping my shorty, I like doing that or whatever, like, okay, then that's what you like to do. Like, okay, that's what you like to do, okay, it's acceptable. But when you try to cover it and be like, nah, I don't like it, but I mean, my shorty, whatever, like, once you use that whole I don't like it, but is when it becomes questionable, because it's like, you have to like it to a certain extent, because my shorty is, bro, if I find out my shorty's getting powered by somebody else, bro, like, it is what it is, but if you're gone, bro, like, it is what it is. but he's creating a whole
No, he
show
did a whole show,
about it,
reality
bro.
show where like I was reading on cause bro X is crazy, bro. Twitter fucking bro. It's like everything you seen. They're like, oh, have you seen this video? You're a fucking like you're like a degenerate or whatever. And it's like a video of basically like it doesn't even show everything, right? But it just has him and then some dude and then the girl like pa abajo, you know, they fucking and shit. They're like, oh, have you seen this video? And then all you see is like fucking comment sections like, oh, send the link, send the link, send the link. That shit. I'm like, bro, these.
But I'm not even
what
like.
the fuck is going on?
But that's what I'm
bro?
saying though. Like, I don't even have nothing against them, bro. Like, if you like that's cool, bro. Like, I'm saying like it's cool. I don't agree with it. But I feel like that's where you're able to have a debate and being like, okay, bro, like, it's not even, but that's what I'm saying. You can't even have a debate with somebody that already feels like they have that type of perspective.
The thing is also that they're capitalizing. The way I see it, they're also capitalizing like monetarily.
But it's
like,
to a certain
point,
extent because
to the point
it's to
like,
a certain extent because that's only gonna last for like what, half a year. But then he already had a kid. He has a kid. He has a daughter, and you gotta really think about it, bro. Like I'm doing certain things that are gonna affect my daughter. It's gonna affect my son, and you're thinking about it in the certain aspect where you're just like, okay, it's benefiting me, it's benefiting my family, but it's like to a certain extent.
But the rep is gone, bro. There is no rep, bro.
I think that kid's selfish, bro.
That kid's gonna get like, that's gonna be nuts, bro.
Yeah,
Growing
bro.
up.
Then again, they can always just homeschool or just go to another
But that's what I'm
country.
saying. Good thing you said that though, because I was just thinking about that right now. Like, you could get her homeschool, but she's still gonna go to college. She's still gonna do.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a lot of the
When you
times,
go
a lot of
into
people,
real life,
a lot of people get depressed.
World,
A lot of people get depressed at a late age. They don't really get depressed at an early age. And if you do get depressed at an early age, it's because of social media, I think. Because it's two things. Like, there's this one podcast that I was watching, and it was just like, a lot of kids tend to be happy because they never lived through life. They haven't lived through anything through life. So they'll be like, they're happy all the time because all they have is imagination. And when you're an adult, you tend to be more depressed because of the things that you've been through.
reality.
So you don't really have an imagination. So it's important to just be
hard.
like, it's crazy,
Yeah,
right?
it's hard.
A lot of kids are happy all the time because all they have is imagination and hope. And when you're an adult, you don't have an imagination and hope. You live upon like what you've been through. And that's why a lot of adults tend to go into depression. So in her case, she's just living life right now. She's probably gonna be happy to a certain extent. I hope and I swear that like she doesn't go through certain things, but it's just like, fuck, your parents are doing certain things where it's just like,
There's
bro.
like they could only shelter you so much until like you look for those answers and you find them, bro.
Yeah.
You know, because you feel me?
Even
Like,
then, like, I would want to go to a podcast with him and just speak to it about it. Like, if it does happen, none of it happens. But it's just like just going to him and be like, yo, that's what you fuck with.
Like
that's
the
what you fuck with.
reasoning
But
and
it's
like the
you gotta understand, bro. Like, you got kids and stuff like that. You want to have more kids. Like, you gotta.
that's
live
the
up.
thing.
not
I don't
just
think
them,
they
you
give a
feel me?
fuck
It's
at
the
that point
kid,
though.
you know?
Like
Yeah.
I don't think they don't.
Like,
give
and
a
if you're
fuck at that
selfish
point.
to a certain extent where you just don't give a fuck, like, okay, that's cool, but you gotta know that
That shit's gonna come hard at your kid,
it's
bro.
gonna come hard, bro. But yo, we're gonna leave that potty right there. This was probably the best podcast I've had, like, out of all of them, bro. I fuck with this one, but that was podcast number, I don't know what, we're an hour 20 in. I had to cut it here because I don't want to keep going up and fucking taking my cameras, but we might even run it back, like in 2 weeks or next week or whatever. We definitely got to run it back.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays, even though
Happy
the
holidays.
conversation wasn't so jolly, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
bro,
But
I look forward to these to the jolly moments because of real conversations. So
Yeah.
hey,
yeah,
you get me?
but
Like, hell yeah.
that was podcast number, we don't know what. I'm about to put it up here. We got your boy.
Your boy Don's out.
Your boy Don.
Your boy Hector the Collective.
Didn't even speak nothing.
I did speak. If you need Christmas presents, hit me up. I got you guys.
Hey, your boy Enme, you already know.
And your boy Uno. We out. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on the next party. We out.